Hi there, in this video we're going to take a look at conditional formatting. So you see we have a bunch of random numbers here. They're all between 1 and 100. And here we have this big conditional formatting button. So under conditional formatting, we could highlight cells with certain rules. For example, cells that are bigger than a number, less than a number, between different numbers, equal to a number, if they have text that contains a certain word, a date that occurs before or after a certain time, or duplicate values. So duplicate values is really useful. Let's say we have a bunch of checks, and we want to make sure that each check has a different number. But it turns out that if I highlight them, all the ones that are red are highlighted are actually duplicates of each other, which is a big problem. You can see there's two sevens here. And if we have a race that everybody needs a different number, or if we have a check that everybody needs a different number, that could be a big problem. So we'll look at some of the other ways we could use conditional formatting. For example, we could highlight all the numbers that are greater than, let's say, 5. So that's almost all the numbers in our table are greater than 5. We do have a few 4s and 5s and so on. When it says greater than 5, it actually means 6 and above, right? Because we'd have to write greater than or equals to be 5 and above. We could also go and add something called data bars. And data bars means the bigger the number is, the bigger the bar is going to be. And sometimes this helps you recognize what's happening in the cell. So it makes it easy when you have a column of numbers that you're trying to compare, which are the big ones and which are the small ones, faster than reading the numbers. We could also do color scales. For example, blue to red or red to blue, depending on if the biggest number is the best or the smallest number is the best. We could also add icon sets. So the bigger the number is and the smaller the number, you could see how you could very quickly recognize what's going on with the numbers, right? There's all different options that we have here. So I'll just show you one quick example, and you'll be, oh, we also have top and bottom rules, like top 10 items, top 10%, bottom 10, above average, and so on. The one thing I wanted to show you quickly is let's do less than, and I'm going to put in 5. So these are the cells that turned red that are less than 5, which means that they're 4 and below. It doesn't count 5 like you see over here because we have to do greater than or equals to. So what we'll do is we'll go to conditional formatting and click on where it says manage rules. And here's our rule. It says cell value is less than 5. I'm going to click on edit. Now you'll see in the box it says cell value, so the number in the cell, is less than equals 5. And what we'll do is we'll make it less than or equal to. We just define which one that is. Less than or equal to. This one right here. So now it's going to say anything that equals to 5 or is less than 5. And now when we do that, you'll notice that the 5 lights up as well, right? So if we have a lot of numbers and we really need to quickly identify which items are below 5, which items are above 10, this will tell us right away visually really, really quickly. So I hope you find conditional formatting useful. The neat thing is that once you apply it, even though it's running in the background, it's always going to update. So let's say we change 85 to 3. You'll notice it highlights, right? So it will constantly be running. So if you accidentally type in a duplicate number, let's say, or if you type in a number that's too big or too small, it will pop up right away and show you a color letting you know that there's a problem. I hope you find this useful. Have a great day.